Okay, so before you start your personal training, you want to make sure that you have your progress photos and your first body measurements done. So there's a particular way that you need to do both of these. For the photos, a few things to keep in mind. You want to have a natural light source in front of you, so stand in front of a window. Try and keep the lighting the same from 1 week to the next. The lighting can have a dramatic change in how you look in the photos, so keeping that consistent is going to mean that there's realistic changes in the photos as we're comparing 1 week to the next. There are 5 poses that you want to do. First one is just standing relaxed, looking straight ahead. The second one is going to be turning to the side, again, completely relaxed. The third one, back to the camera, totally relaxed. Once you've done those 3 relaxed poses, front, side and back, you're going to do 2 more flexed. So you bring the arms up, you're going to tense and go like that. For the second one, it's the same thing, but you're also going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So you're here, arms up, flex, and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Once you've those done, you can take your body measurements. You can either set a timer on the camera to take the photos, or what some people do, they'll just take a video, stand here, here, go through all of them slowly on a video, and then pause the video and take a screenshot of the 5 poses if that's a little bit easier for you. For measurements then, we have chest, waist, stomach, hips, thighs, and arms to do. So for the chest, you need a flexible measuring tape. You're going to take it up to the chest. For women, you're going to go just with the widest portion of the chest. So wherever it's largest, just measure around there. Men, it's similar. It's going to be around there. You want to take 3 deep breaths and take 3 measurements, because your breathing can affect, obviously your chest expands when you breathe. So you want to make sure that you get an accurate measurement. So measure 3 times and take the average of those 3. So around the chest there, pull the tape snug, but don't squeeze it really tight because it's going to give you a false measurement. Pull it snug, but then gently place it there and take your reading. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, take the reading. This can be easier done in a mirror because you can look in and see what number you're at. So that's the chest. For the waist then, we separate the stomach from the waist. The waist is up a little bit higher. The waist is where your body naturally kind of cinches in around here. So you're going with the widest part of the chest, but you want to go with the most narrow part of the waist, which will be there. Again, 3 breaths, 3 measurements, take the average. Stomach, you're then going to come down a little bit lower, just to here. For most people, it's just below the belly button. Again, you want to go for the most wide section here. So wherever you have, if you do have a bit of a belly or a bit of a gut, that's where you want to take the measurements. So down lower, across the widest part down here. So the waist, the most narrow, the stomach, the widest. Then for the hips, really it's the hips and the glute muscles. Again, take the tape around. You don't need to worry about the breathing on this one. Place it just there. You want to go around the widest part of the glutes for this. The last 2 then is going to be the thighs and the arms. You only need to do one side. If you want to do both sides, you can do. But if you do one side, make sure it's the same side that you measure each time. For the hip, we need to make sure that or for the thigh, I should say, we need to make sure we're in the same spot every single time. And to do that, we find this bony part at the top of the leg. So that hip bone, that sticks out, you can maybe see it there, sticks out just there. So dig in, find that bony part, place the tape on it. You're then going to measure down 9 inches. If you want to be really accurate, you're in your shorts, you can take a pen and just draw a little mark on your leg at 9 inches. So then you can take the tape, come down to where you measured, wrap it around, and that's where you take your measurement. The leg is relaxed, you're not tensing up for that one. So that's how you do that. Find the bony part, measure down 9 inches, mark it with a pen, and measure there. Finally then, for the arms, we're going to go with the bicep, wrapping your tape around. This is the only measurement where you're going to be flexed, okay? So make sure the palm is facing towards your head, so it's not here, it's here. So the palm is there, squeeze, and take your measurement, okay? And that is all of your measurements and your progress photos.